So what we're going to do now is play around with color. I'm just going to copy this across like that. Make sure nothing's locked. Make sure it's all there. And what we're going to do now is start building out a nice color. So we'll just delete that layer. You can create another layer as well. So we're just going to make a new layer and call it copy. And I'm going to bring this, or you can call it color, whatever. So we've got our extra here. And we're going to start building out. I'm just going to lock these other layers. We're going to start building out this background and these strokes. So I'm going to press M for the rectangle tool. We're going to drag this out. And I got some new colors here as well that I use in my original piece. I'm going to use that. So we want to have high contrast with the strokes in our main characters in the background, so it can be really light or dark, whatever you're thinking about. And all our strokes are the same. And what I'm going to do is actually, if we select one stroke, and if you go to select, you can go to same, and you can actually select the same objects by using a set of parameters. So you can see here, I want all the same strokes with the same color as this color I just selected. And it's going to select it. And in one go, I can actually just change the colors just like that. So you can see down here, I can do the same. Select same. Then we can go stroke color. Then once again, I can change the color like that really easily. And it's good that we've, grouped objects together as well, so it's clean. So now I'm going to start building out a nice palette. So maybe we want down here, want a nice orange. Bring this to the front. Just holding shift, I'm just going to color these ones in. Maybe that's like a lighter color. There's a line here I don't really want. I actually kind of like this stroke here with the elephant, so I might use that like that. Adds a nice touch to it. Maybe we can make it subtle. There's another line here. I actually might select this and then change it to the same color, so the tree line is the same, like that. So it's good how we expanded it. So now we can I've actually changed this stroke here because it was looking a bit weird if it was a different color. You can see that we don't want those gaps. We want it to be consistent. So each section is, shown. And we can actually bring that to the back. We can actually delete those as well. So when we're starting to add color, you can actually see, by adding some contrast, you can see things that are not working well and deleting parts that we don't need. Once again, I could just cut these off. You can always just double click on it and go into isolation mode. So some of these strokes, actually I'm going to leave those on. And I should bring this to the front. There you go. Just bring it to the front instead of cutting that up. And we'll delete this because that looks a bit off. And we'll change the color like that. That orange is a nice. And we can even go to color as well and play around with these colors. If you use your color guide, it's got some awesome combinations. So if you want shades, maybe I like this really orange color and I want more darker shades of it. I can click shades and you can see it'll bring it up, and you can even add that by clicking this little button here, and it's going to add it to your swatches. So maybe I wanted like a darker, really like dark brown like that to make it look pretty cool. Or I can just leave it like that. So that's looking good. And then up here, we'll change the border colors as well. Select same. Just holding shift, or we're just going to select all these. I actually want it to be like a yellow. I don't know why it's doing this. There we go. And we can actually move this up a little bit and bring it behind. Wow, it's looking a bit off. But it's alright, you can always just leave it like that. So we're just using some different colors here. So we're going to use different shades. And for the mountain top. So it's good to have like a nice long color palette here. And I might actually add on we'll double click on this. We're just going to group this mountain. Like that. Get rid of some of these. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So just counting that just so it's even. So you're always going to make tweaks. And I'm going to select these clouds, and maybe we'll do it this color like that. And we want this type to be legible, so it's nice to put like a bright color. But you can see this mountain is interfering with it. Looks a bit off. Da, 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 da. So there we have it. We have our just by adding one color palette with different shades of brown and gold, some yellows, and we've come up with this nice selection. You can see here we can always go in there and delete the things we don't need, so we don't really need that anymore.